I've built my dream desk setup again. In my previous videos you saw how I built this master desk setup and also my dream YouTube studio. And now we still got some more space left over here. And I'd say we create another desk setup, more minimalistic and industrial style. And of course we already got some furniture. And the most important one, the desk already arrived, so that's where we're going to start. Actually, we've got storage cabinets, file cabinets, chairs, 2 desks. So the first challenge is to figure out which package belongs to the first desk. The top of the desk is protected really well, but I have to take care to not hit something because this is my perfect YouTube video and course setup. So I don't want to move the tripod or something. Look at this. We've got so many different things we have to mount, which I'm sure will be easy. It will just take some more time than these desks. Keep this in mind. Good, 45 minutes later, we have finished. And it's time to turn the desk around. Let's see what the plate looks from the top. Oh, I knew I forgot some screws. Yeah, I was wondering why so many screws were left. This is the answer. Oh my god. This looks amazing. The desk is finished, so it's time for lunch break already. And fun fact, did you know that in the US you can remote start your Mustang with the key? But in Europe, the European version of the Mustang, it's not allowed, it doesn't work. But they still didn't deactivate the feature of remotely starting the car. So I can still just in the Ford app slide to turn on vehicle and it just turns on. Do you need it? No. Is it fun? Pretty much. Today we're trying something new because my office is close to the Dongchuan Center, which feels like a different world. It's like an Asian area here in Berlin. And we're just looking for food and maybe some bubble tea over there. So this looks bigger on the pictures. That's not enough for lunch, but it looks so cool. I just attached some more details to the desk which were included, and now it's time to actually already set it up and then install some lights and do the cable management, which is the most fun part. And of course I want to find a really smart solution again for the docking station, because if you remember we did the Fusion Max 1 docking station, or Fusion Dock Max 1, something like this station right here on the last desk, and it's super convenient because it's just this cable here connected to the MacBook and everything is connected. So I want to do it similar here, but with another docking station a bit smaller, because it's going to be more minimalistic setup. So let's go. Vernal also has their own monitor mount, which means it perfectly fits the desk, and I think this is where I will start. Now this is the docking station we're going to use. It's from Ugreen and it's super small but already Thunderbolt 4 ready. Look at this, so lightweight, super clean, dark design, really dark gray, which matches my MacBook, and the overall aesthetics of this place. 4 USB-C ports which actually are Thunderbolt compatible. One of them will be used to connect your MacBook, and in front there are like 3 USB Type A ports. I'm not sure if I have so many Type A cable left because I'm only using USB-C, but let's have a look what's inside as well. I already removed a Thunderbolt 4 cable, and then this beautiful dark adapter which has 140 watts output. This means it can easily run this dock and even charge our MacBook. That's perfect. I already finished setting up everything, and now it's time to do the cable management before I show you the final result. And this is going to be a lot of work, but I got all the cable management accessories from Vernal as well. because I feel like they have everything I need, but it will turn out just in a second or maybe in an hour. Overall, it took around 30 minutes to do the cable management, and now it's time to show you around. Before I reveal the whole setup, I'll show you some small but powerful details, and it all starts here. So this is the docking station from Ugreen, and I mounted it to the top with a double-sided glue. And I know it's getting hot, maybe. Until now it's really cold or slightly warm, but this glue holds up really good up here, so it's a good glue. And of course I will link everything down in the description. So this is the docking station, and it's connected via Thunderbolt 4 to the MacBook, just one cable, and then it's connected to the display and to everything else. I have 2 more ports right here for external SSDs, for example. That's it, little to-do list. And now first let's have a look at the cable management. Looks pretty clean, I would say. We used all 6 plugs here, and yeah, have a look at it from the back. First, we've got a charger for Apple Watch and the iPhone, which is going down right here to a Ugreen 30 watts charger. And what I love about this monitor mount is, see how you can take the cables through here to here, and then they go in here. Just the Thunderbolt 4 cable, it goes to the upper area and then straight into the Ugreen dock right here. I feel like this Velcro tape was the most important part of the cable management, because many cables are just too long, and I just used this, have a look, for any cable to put them together. And now we can move the desk back and I'll show you what it looks like. I've used this setup for the past few days and I really like it. So let me show you all the small details and my personal favorites. First, let's talk about the screen layout. I never had something like this before. Having the MacBook down below and the screen on top is a really productive layout for me, because I can have smaller details down on a small MacBook screen, like small, it's still 16-inch, and the editing apps and whatever I need I can have on a big screen. Really love this. And the screen is a BenQ PD3205U. Now it also marks 2 years since I switched from Windows to Mac. Maybe you've seen my video about this. I like the MacBook. It's the MacBook M4 Max. I think it's nearly maxed out with 8 terabyte of storage, 128 gigabytes of RAM. It's a beast. It does everything I need. I can smooth editly on this machine, and right now I couldn't even imagine switching back to Windows. I have this perfect ecosystem with AirDrop, with my AirPods that I sometimes use to edit because the delay is really small. They switch between iPhone and MacBook. I do have all my notes, all my files synced. Even sometimes I script some animations on my iPad and I can just copy a photo on my MacBook and paste it on my iPad wirelessly. So it's a really great flow between all my Apple devices. I still also have the Mac Studio M3 Ultra with 512 gigabyte of RAM, and it's on the other desk. It's super helpful for AI, for video rendering. So this is what I use this machine for, but right here currently I use my MacBook. And for this more minimalistic setup, I also used a really minimalistic but powerful dock, the Ugreen RevoDock Max. It has 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the back and I guess 3 USB Type A ports in the front. And this is all I need, because SD cards, I can plug them in to my MacBook. If I use Type B CF Express cards, I can use an adapter on the dock. And I have just one Thunderbolt 4 cable, which I have to plug in to my MacBook, and it connects the displays and any external SSDs which are connected to the dock. It's quiet, it's not getting hot. It's like a bit warm, but far away from hot. The dock is attached to the top, which I love a lot because it now looks more techy, like it's integrated into the workspace. I also have this to-do management holder. There's like here, this beautiful cards are included. It's in dark walnut, which matches the desk beautifully. Other than that, you can find some Lexer SSDs on the desk. You might think 8 terabyte internal SSD on the MacBook M4 Max might be enough. It's not. I wish I had 16, like even 10 or 12 could go to its limits because I've got so many projects I work on simultaneously, or I need footage from a project from a year ago, and then I either use my NAS or an external SSD, so I could never have enough SSD storage. There also is a wireless charger from Ugreen, which has 30 watts output wireless charging, so that's all I need for charging my phone, or if I need a cable for charging the camera. I have different setups here that I can use, but I could also detach the cable from the wireless charger and plug it into this device. I've also got some USB-C cables from Beats lately, and I feel like these are some of the highest quality cables I've ever had. The net is really nice. They have this matte black look and it looks really sleek, and the net, as I said, is a really good quality. So these are just cables, but they thought of every little detail. Even this looks like they will hold for a long period of time. Really happy to have these. I think it turned out really clean, and I've used a small file cabinet down below to make more of the space to have files stored and so on. And you might have noticed that I don't have any external keyboard or mouse, but to be honest, for the things I'm currently working on, it's absolutely fine, and it feels more lightweight. I just put my MacBook down and connect the cable, start working. That's it. I just think for the long run, I'm going to put my Logitech MX Master 3S mouse over there, or get another one. And the Logitech MX Creative Console would have enough space here as well, which has many shortcuts that I use for my editing workflow. But that's all I could imagine for the future. Right now it's completely fine and I love the setup. I just have to think what I can do on this side, on the wall. Maybe an industrial shelf would be nice. But other than that, this setup is perfect for anyone who's coming by and wants to work here, or for myself when I just want to put down the MacBook and start working and editing. I've linked all products down below, and I want to hear your opinion. What would you increase? What do you like about the setup? And could you imagine to work here? Leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Happy creating.